Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we're watching Army of Darkness, Evil Dead 3, technically. What did you think of the first two?
The first two were completely different movies.
Yeah.
It's crazy that they're even...
kind of connected or the same trilogy.
Yeah, I mean, you have Ash, essentially. Right. So I'm excited for this film. I think we went from super horror to now we're going almost full-blown comedy, I think.
Right, yeah. The second one, it was kind of trying to be a mix of both of comedy and horror. So it's been really interesting to see the progression from one movie to the next.
Yeah. So we got a little bit of a sneak peek of what's going to happen in this next film. In the last film, we had kind of a photo that did turn out to be Ash.
Or like a drawing.
Or drawing, yeah. That did turn out to be Ash. And then at the very end of the film, we have Ash going back in time to like medieval time, but he has chainsaw arm and a car.
And a gun.
And a gun.
And he killed like a gargoyle thing right away and was immediately praised as he's like screaming, no!
Yeah.
Set up for the third one. I have seen the third one. It's the only one out of the three that I ever saw. So it was great to go back and see 1 and 2. We had much different reactions, I feel like, from 1 and 2. Still jump scares, but first one, super gross. Second one, a little bit more comedy, but I'm really excited for you to see the third one.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. I think this one gets a lot of praise. And from the comments, it does seem like this is a lot of people's favorite.
Yeah, and we got a lot of comments to make sure to see the theatrical cut. I think there's 3 cuts. I think there's the theatrical, the director's, and then a TV cut. Mm-hmm. And they're all different lengths, but I think this one should be the theatrical because it's 81 minutes, I think. So hopefully we got the right version for everyone, but I'm really excited.
Yeah, me too.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on our Instagrams, Twitch, or Twitter, all those links are in the description below. And with that, let's get into the movie.
My name is Ash.
Yeah, that's not how it ended.
The year is 1300 AD, and I'm being dragged to my death.
What?
I had a real life once. A job.
Hardware, aisle 12. Shop smart, shop S-smart.
Linda.
That wasn't also Linda, right?
No.
That we've seen.
This is like a totally different movie again.
Necronomicon Ex Mortis, the Book of the Dead. It was never meant for the world of the living. The book awoke something dark in the woods.
Nice little recap again.
It took Linda, and then it came for me.
Yeah, all of this is different because he had a knife in his hand.
Just silent.
Right.
I like that a tree came.
Right. They dropped the tree as well. Yeah, how did he go from being praised to captured? He's had a rough, like, 48 hours or something.
I'm not looking for any trouble.
Piece of armor, this is.
Piece of armor.
He's one of Henry's men. I say, to the pit with him.
So none of the stuff that happened in the end of the last one is gonna happen.
I guess not.
You miserable bastard!
Use your chainsaw.
Oh, they took it.
It'll be fun, right? Move on. Come on now.
All right, I was expecting him to be like the ruler now.
I mean, it's definitely been a long time since I've seen this. I thought it just picked up straight from the second one.
Who's that?
Does she look familiar?
Yeah.
Jeez, these kids suck.
Oh, it's gonna bug me so much.
We'll have to look it up after.
Yeah.
That's a murderer! The black murderer!
Ooh.
Company!
Sealed pit.
I am Henry the Red. Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants. You ain't leading but 2 things right now, Jack and shit. Jack left town.
There is an evil awakened in this land.
You, Henry the Red, wage war on us. And this evil is befouled my people as well.
Foul corruption that lies in the bowels of that pit.
So they got some evil down there.
What's in here?
Nothing Ash hasn't seen.
Into the pit with for those bloodthirsty sons of Moors.
Everyone just looks in. Oh. It's not Evil Dead without a bunch of blood squirting up. Ooh, to the post.
Honestly, that might have been a better way to go, though.
Oop, you're next.
Whoa. Wait a minute. You gotta understand, man.
Man.
We never met. Tell him.
I didn't think he'll listen, lad.
You're going down the hole.
You got the wrong guy.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, is he just gonna fall in?
Oh, you're going.
Skeletons. Say climb up the chain, but he doesn't have a hand.
Right.
Ooh.
Oh. There's a lot of bodies down here. Just beating the shit out of him. Wound that one up. Oh, God. Oh, closing in. That's not fair.
Range one.
Is he gonna save him?
Oh, there's... Oh!
Range one.
Yes!
Oh.
Everyone's cheering.
Damn you.
He stops the chains, will it stop?
Holy cow!
You scared me!
That scared the shit out of me.
Ew.
Sorry, Cooper. There you go.
All right, he only needed one hand. That thing is so ugly.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Come on, Ash. Oh!
Is he okay?
Yeah.
Should just go to town.
I know, right?
You know your shoelace is untied.
What's a shoelace?
Who wants some? Who's next?
He's done.
Who wants to have a little? You.
Oh, me?
You want some more? Huh? Let him go!
Should go with him.
Probably the first person to survive the pit.
Thank you, generous host! Sword boy!
Oh. Stupid sword boy.
I shall see you dead.
He's got a gun.
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up. This is my boomstick!
Boomstick.
Gauge double-barreled Remington. S-Mart's top of the line.
Smart.
Find this in the sporting goods department. It's got a walnut stock, cobalt blue steel.
They're all interested.
Shop smart. Shop S-Mart. You got that? The next one of you primates touches me. Yeah!
Oh. Now he's a god.
Let's talk about how I get back home.
How do you get back home?
I don't know if you want to.
Just send me back to my own time, pronto, today.
What the?
You shall die!
Where'd you come from?
Oh!
Exactly. Where did she come from?
Oh, watch out!
It's a trick. Get an axe.
Oh no! Oh man, she's taking everyone out.
Yo, she-bitch.
She.
Let's go.
So chaotic, these shots.
He's gotten so good at this now.
If the Necronomicon fell into the hands of the Deadites, all mankind will be consumed by this evil.
That one.
I like these quick cuts. Whoa! Some medieval innovation.
Groovy.
Just somehow made a robotic hand.
What's the matter? You raised in a barn? Shut the door.
It was raised in a barn.
Calling everyone primitive.
Lead our people against the evil.
Only reason I'm going to get the book is to get home. Primitive intellect wouldn't understand alloys and compositions and things with molecular structures.
It's just saying big words.
And I made this for thee.
Good, I could use a horse blanket.
Give me some sugar, baby.
She's like, what?
Ah, he's
No,
wearing,
wearing it.
Yeah.
He did need a new shirt.
A cemetery. There the Necronomicon awaits.
Ooh.
Yeah, spooky.
You must recite the words.
Clatu verata necto.
Again!
I got it!
That wasn't even right.
No.
If I get that book, you send me back. After that, I'm history.
Poor horse.
He said it wrong both times. I got it. Uh-oh. The demon cam. Oh, man. Dang, just splitting trees. Oh, no. Oh.
You go over him?
I don't know. Jeez. It's right on him. Oh. Oh, I don't know if that's gonna hold. Okay.
Gave up pretty easily. Is this the army?
This is the Army of Darkness. Oh.
Lousy little.
Oh, searing his face.
Ew.
Just a bunch of mini hymns. Jeez.
What are they gonna do while he's out?
Oh, God.
Tied down good.
No, I can't do throw up.
Trying to pull the trigger.
How about some hot chocolate, huh?
Oh. It's burning him up in there.
Oh!
Oh.
What the hell is that?
Oh, what? that's growing inside him. Oh. Oh.
Just blew his face off?
Good. Bad. I'm the guy with the gun.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it did blow his face off. Time for some dismemberment. Way less graphic than usual. We didn't see anything.
True.
What's that you got on your face? Huh?
So now he's going to the graveyard at night?
Perfect. Also, good thing he just knows how to ride a horse coming back to this time period.
No way it's this easy. No way.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Just take all three.
Take one book or all books or...
Oh. Close that one.
Close it. Oh, shit.
Almost.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Seems fairly obvious. Say the words.
Do you remember the words?
Plateau, Verata, necktie,
Necktie.
nickel. Definitely an N-word.
I think it was.
It does start with an N.
Plateau, Verata. Okay then.
Taking it.
I said your three words. Just shooting graves.
Run, man. Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Ew. Ew.
Stupid skeletons.
The horse waited for him?
After all that, didn't run away.
Live again.
Eh.
His evil self.
The promised one's returned!
Promised one can't even remember three words.
You said the three words, right?
Did you bring the Necronomicon?
Nothing. Here.
Probably an important detail, right?
I did my part, now you send me back.
The wise men shall return you to your own time.
When do you think we can start with all the, of course,
Everyone's just talking shit and walking away.
it's over.
I didn't have what it took. So long.
Just doomed all of them?
Yep.
Coward. Why isn't she running?
I don't know.
Bye, Sheila.
Just flying away.
Damn you!
Should have maybe said those words.
Come back to the land of the living.
All the bone noises.
Right.
Give me some sugar, baby. Sweet little thing.
Don't touch me.
So gross.
He doesn't even have any lips.
What the hell was that?
Where'd all these women come from?
Right?
It has been foretold.
They'll take our souls.
I'm afraid.
They'll swallow us
I'm
all.
afraid.
Swallow souls.
We stay here and fight it out.
Are all men from the future loud mouth?
Just me, baby.
We are but 60 men.
Then we'll get Henry the Red and his men to fight with us.
Get some backup.
Who's with me?
Silence.
I'll stand by you. You can count on my steel.
Just needed one.
Yep.
Oh, there's a sight for sore bones.
So sight for sore bones.
I may be bad, but I feel good.
So they killed her?
Time to learn chemistry. Making some gunpowder. He just moved that away just in case.
Hey! Yeah!
Quite the army. Look at the moon.
Yeah.
Where'd they get horses from?
I love this.
By God, let's give him what for!
He's ready to fight.
I'm so afraid this is just gonna be a slaughter.
A lot of great costumes and makeup and stuff.
It's crazy how they can make them, like, angry.
Havoc and let loose the dogs of war!
It's a lot of them.
Yeah. Going up against 60.
Arrows.
Torch boy!
They're right here.
Ash! Ash!
Fire!
Oh, wow!
Super effective.
Fire! There's a second division approaching from the south.
Uh-oh.
Catapults.
Oh, those are big bombs. That's sick.
That's some good aim with those catapults.
He's just...
Oh, you miserable bags of bones! Sally, fuck! Sally, fuck! Sally, for. Come on, you miserable!
There's just so many of them. Ooh.
Oh.
Rocks are pretty effective against skeletons.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Put your backbones into it!
Uh-oh.
Man, they got through no problem.
Protect the book!
The propeller?
Just destroying them.
Come on! I got money for everybody!
Bye-bye.
Pretty big advantage to have a car.
The sound effects are, like, perfect.
Yeah.
Sheila.
Oh. No.
Oh.
That was cool.
That's not Sheila.
Oh.
My lord, stay with the book! The red!
Hey.
Didn't think they were gonna show.
I forgot about them. This just explode into dust. Got 2 arrows in them.
Hello! The book is mine.
You just put the ladder back up?
Right?
I'll cut your gizzard out.
Where'd he go?
Come to Papa.
Get him!
Nice, Ash. Oh no!
Damn it, Sheila.
You crazy bitch.
You found me beautiful once.
Honey, you got real ugly.
Uh-oh.
Here we are.
Oh, no.
Wanna play rough, eh?
Oh. Ooh.
Prepare to die.
Oh, his metal arm.
He needs his chainsaw.
Right?
You're going down.
I'm going up.
An epic tool.
Let them take each other out.
Oh, there you go.
You're pissing me off.
Oh. Nice. Oh, thank God that held.
Oh, that was pretty epic.
I got a bone to pick with you.
No flesh left.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Is that a whole bag of gunpowder?
Yep.
I am
Uh-oh.
I possess the Necronomicon.
The book.
Going for a ride.
Oh.
Oh.
Come back from that.
Get the hell out!
She's fine now?
Back to their squabbles. All you need is an army of the dead to realize you're on the same side.
We've won the day!
Still gotta get him back. But does he
Yeah.
even want to go back now?
That once you drink this liquid and recite the words, you must recite the words exactly.
About that.
If she takes it, will she go back with him?
I don't know.
They offered me the chance to lead them, to teach them to be king. Swallowed the juice, said the words, and here I am.
Did you say the words right this time?
Basically, I said them, yeah. Basically.
What's gonna happen?
You know that story about how you could have been king? I think it's kind of cute.
He still has his metal hand.
He's in a whole arsenal now.
Lady, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave the store.
Who the hell are you?
Name's Ash.
Oh, sick.
Housewares.
Everyone's just gymnasts.
I'll swallow your soul!
Come get some.
Oh no.
Sure, I could have stayed in the past. Could have even been king. Hail to the king, baby.
All right. That was Army of Darkness. What'd you think?
That was so much fun.
Yeah?
I was nervous I was just nervous I wasn't gonna like it.
Yeah, I think we really loved the first one. It was so scary.
Yeah.
And the second one was good. That was the first time for both of us watching the second one too. But I feel like it wasn't as scary as the first one, obviously, and it wasn't as funny as the third one, which I had seen. So I kind of knew that for me, it kind of felt kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
So I was hoping that you would really enjoy the extra level of comedy that came in this one.
Yes, I did. Ash is a great character. Even in the first film, he is the only thing that brought like some comedic relief.
Right.
And they just leaned so heavily into that the farther along in the trilogy that we got. And I loved this storyline. It was like a way to hold on to like the Evil Dead lore.
Right.
While still making a movie that was very different.
Again, wildly different. The first, second, and third are all so far away from each other.
Yes.
I mean, the first one is just such a full-blown, disgusting horror. Again, the second one was very revolutionary, kind of brought in that horror comedy element.
Yeah.
And then this third one, it's just this crazy fantasy comedy adventure thing, or this, fish out of water of this modern man coming back into 1300 AD or something with all of these, chainsaw and gun and car. And it's just so fun.
And it's crazy that it was still different than the end of the last film.
Yeah, I was not expecting that. I mean, it's been a long time since I've seen this movie, and I didn't see the previous two movies, so I did not realize that they kind of went through the storyline again and then made changes.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, I guess he eventually is offered to be a king at the end of this film.
Right.
But at the end of the last film, they were like bowing down to him already. And at the beginning of this film, he immediately was going to be killed.
Right.
So each film, they've just like done away with the previous.
I think I did see a comment. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not quite sure. But I think every movie was actually made by a different production company. So it kind of explains why, it's a trilogy kind of, but every movie is just completely different.
And I know the first two were. I
Right.
remember people telling us that. And they had lost the rights, I think. But this one was also
different.
I was definitely expecting more of a true sequel, especially since we ended up in like medieval times, and I assumed we were gonna pick back up at that point, which we did, and then it was different.
Right. That makes it easier for me to realize that this was the only one that I saw.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if you only saw this one, you would still be okay.
Yeah, I mean, the beginning definitely goes through the backstory and what you need to know about the book.
Right.
And all of that for the first couple of minutes. So they are kind of like standalone films, but I'm glad that we watched all three of them together. And I think there is a remake as well of the first film.
Yeah, the first one. So it's really horror again.
Yeah.
And then there's a TV show that I think picks up from this point.
Okay, yeah, and that's Ash versus Evil Dead.
Right, so that's the more similar to the final action scene of just like
in the grocery store.
Cheesy one-liners and crazy wild action and just gymnastic demon ladies going everywhere. So it was definitely fun to watch this again. I mean, from what I remembered a long time ago, it was Ash being just slapstick kind of humor. And then the Army of the Dead was a sticking point. Like I remember all of the skeletons kind of like walking in and saying ridiculous things and stuff. So it was great to re-experience it.
Yeah, and my favorite part of the film was absolutely like the sound design, I guess, of it. I just imagine them having so much fun that every time a skeleton would get hit, groaning and making its little noises, and then it would get hit and it was just like the scream of like a head flying or whatever it was.
Just the bones, everything.
Yeah, and then like the way that their bones were and they would like move, and it was, I mean, it's funny that you could very much tell like on the horse, the ones that they just strapped a skeleton to, and it's just like
violently going back and forth
versus like actual people in costume.
But I really like that mix of like the actual kind of more human like skeletons and stuff.
They're like more recently dead.
Right, exactly. At times in the second movie, because it did still try to be very horror based, still tried to have a lot of horror elements, that some of the wacky stuff, like I still remember when his girlfriend did like a dance number and then jumped away into the woods. I was like, okay, that was strange. But this one, the whole movie is strange.
Yeah.
So I feel like when you see ridiculous animation of the skeletons walking around, or even the final fight against himself when he's in skeleton form, it's just way more believable for the whole universe of the movie.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know, I really enjoy it.
It was so much fun. I feel like they did such a good job being clever and sticking true to like the Evil Dead while still just putting in so much good comedy elements.
Yeah.
And it was really funny. And revisiting with Ash is just a great character.
He's such a shithead too.
And all the little things that he says, like even just at the end, I don't even remember what it was that he said to the girl while he's like gonna kiss her.
Hail the king or hail to the king or something like that.
I don't know.
And then, well, there was another one that was like, give me some sugar.
Yeah, it's just...
It's like every 5 minutes he just comes up with a new one line. He comes up with a new catchphrase.
Yeah.
So it's not like he says the same thing throughout the movie. It's just a constantly new catchphrase.
But I liked that we got to hear Groovy again and numerous times Swallow Your Soul.
Right, yeah, swallow your soul. I didn't realize how big of a line that was, especially coming from the second one.
Yeah.
But yeah, exactly like you said, it's completely different, but it has that same lore and it still has those same foundations, like the Necronomicon.
Mm-hmm.
We had the moment of the demon point of view camera chase scene.
Yes, yep.
We still had jump scares. There was one jump scare that I scared you, I scared our dog, like everyone got scared.
Our poor dog.
You still had like really good makeup and costume design.
Yes, it's so funny because outside of this channel, our lives, we watch Stranger Things. The evil king of evil, Ash, whatever, kind of reminded me of Vecna.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, kind of like the messed up face.
Just like the red, I feel like the red
right.
skin,
yeah, the fucked up skin and stuff. Yeah, no, I mean, the makeup design is great, and they really give Bruce Campbell, again, more freedom to just kind of be ridiculous. I mean, the whole fight scene with himself, like a bunch of mini-me's and stuff.
Yeah, when he like looks in the mirror, and then he just like smashes it, and then all of a sudden, there's all the little mini... I was not anticipating that. I also was then thinking, oh, this is the army of darkness,
right.
This little him running around everywhere, but
kind of one of them becomes the main leader of the army of darkness.
When it's like one of those things you had when you were a kid, grow your whatever, you like put it in the water and then it just like grows.
Those like little like dinosaur eggs or something you put in and turns to a big
anything. So that was just funny that he's like inside of him, puts boiling water in, and then it grows.
And it was gross too, like the little eye coming out of his shoulder.
There were some really gross moments in this, and honestly, like I cannot do throw up, gagging throw up. That I think the first time was in The Fly that we saw on the channel. I can't.
No, that was a lot. That was a lot of throw up and liquids and stuff.
Yeah, I can't do that stuff. So as soon as he was like trying to pull the trigger, I was like,
no, please.
I don't know if I could do this, so.
Every movie becomes less graphic. I mean, there was really only one scene that had blood, and it was kind of like that, again, kind of the same themes of the previous movies.
Just like
the fountain of like ridiculous amounts of blood.
Yeah.
But then that was it. I mean, you have skeletons that are, they're just skeletons.
Yeah,
there's nothing
no blood.
there.
Yeah.
The makeup of his evil self obviously was creepy and gross and stuff.
Yeah.
But even when you have the chainsaw moment where he cuts off his hand in the beginning, like there's no blood, you don't see any of that. Or the dismemberment part when he cuts himself up to begin with.
Right.
It just cuts away. Even the second one, you kind of had like a cutaway moment, but it was the blood still splattered on the light and changed the light. Blood is still involved, whereas this one, it's definitely, again, toned down a lot.
Yeah, it was definitely geared toward the comedy side, but you're right, there was almost no real gore in this.
And that's probably why I was able to see it probably at a very young age. I don't remember how young I was, but for the most part, there's nothing in this that's shockingly disgusting or anything like that.
No.
So it's just very funny, has a very interesting storyline. I don't think anyone could watch the first Evil Dead and predict that it's going to end up into a slapstick comedy movie.
True.
So it's just crazy.
But I had so much fun watching this, and our patrons originally voted for The Evil Dead.
Right.
So this has been so much fun to go through these 3 films.
Yeah, no, I had a blast revisiting everything. Ash is definitely a character that sticks with you. There's not many like him, so it was just fun to watch him battle Evil Dead for 3 movies.
Absolutely.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links will be in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.